Alright, let's see how this rolls. Now I'm trying to set the camera up so I can spin it around on myself while I'm riding along for a change of view. And it's 3:30. It's 34. It was 35 degrees. A little bit of a wind come up, and more vegetable garden here. And there's a big Lady Buddha temple over here. So I'll talk while I'm going along. And I'm going for a 6-7 kilometer ride. Just to explore, and I got a motive to go and check out a couple of places tomorrow. So, there's a nice breeze up, and we'll see what happens again. Better give him some room and see what we can find. And if I had to put this on 5 minutes earlier, there's a couple of neat little events that I just come across, but we can't win them all. Can't win them all. Here's this temple again. Those trucks are full of beer. Let's try and get a better view of that. I think there's been some events here past few days. Okay, we'll move on. Might even rain, feels like it. Okay, now this is where I got lost last night. I got completely bloody cocked up in my directions coming back after a workout. I got a bit of that, and like a tit, I didn't have the microphone turned on, and it was only the camera one that was on. So we'll head away, we'll see what we can find, and I'll give this a spin and see if I can get some action on myself here, because I've had to play around. I've had to play around with the camera, haven't I? So, I'll just try and make it a bit more interesting. So it's people's lives, mine included, but hang on, I've got to get out in the action here. Oh yeah, I'm in. Oh, fucking hell. No, I'm not, you know. No, I'm not. Now, I could be just riding out there, but I'll better to wait. No one else will of course, but I'm going to. I look like a real cock here, but someone might learn something from me. I gotta go out. There you go. Can't wait around forever. People know what I'm doing, but it's up to me to mitigate all risk as best as I can. So I take responsibility for my own movements, and I'd rather look as though I don't know what I'm doing than get drawn in. Enough of that. And whilst that wind has kept me cool, I'm heading into it, and that's not good. I might have to go into low or low second high. I better keep my eye out for some money and toys. That's my bag. Free money and free toys. Yeah, good on you, mate. If you ride along at speed with the motorbikes, not that I know what they're saying, but I can you can be in on conversations. Now it's really blowing against me here. And they get some good winds. They get some good winds here. What's about that indicator? Oh no, he's turned it off. Surprise, surprise. But I'll just stop anyway. Just open the door on me. Fish. Fish out of that shitty river. Oh yeah, this is hard work. So I'm up, I'm into that challenge, the 5,000 challenge. And I have an idea, two other type of workout. Now, the priority and the first thing is I do what I do anyway, and I do it for me. And the fact that it's just giving me some content for a vid is a bonus. And they're not interesting for people because not many watch it, I can see that. But I've described the motivation I get out of rolling the camera, so we all know where I stand there. And I'm trying to work out as much as I would in the gym, but differently, freeform. Using rocks and blocks and concrete and shit. So I've got a couple of ideas that I might throw in, because it's not only push-ups that I do. Oh, more money. We're fuck it. And fell over there. Bloke will do anything for money. And here we go, bending down. Because where there's one, there's usually another. Oh, 2,000. There you go. 2 grand. That goes into the collection box. That'll go into the box here. I've got them all sitting in here. Now, I nearly fell off because I've got a... I'll show you. I'll show you what I carry with me later. I've got tools and shit. I brought my seat here, but it fell out and I got my leg stuck in it. So how can I know what I'll do there. I've got my umbrella here, but I'll show you all of that later. Oh, hang on, I've got a rope here. That's what it's for. Got a rope here. Man gets run over because he trips over his own bike. I'm tripping over that. I'm getting me foot stuck on that. Actually, I should have spun the camera around showing you me picking up the money like a fucking poor cunt. But you know, 15, 20, Jesus, it's blowing all right. You don't want to be looking at my dick. I'll lift that up. For every 15, 20 grand I find, certain people I give it to, that's a feed. That's a good feed. Now, I've got to take note of how long the camera's running for as well. Now, this is where I was yesterday, so we'll keep turning it around. I was over there yesterday. That's where I was working out, behind those bricks there. And there's the pickled onion tennis court there. Pickled onions they play. That's where I was. Now that shed there, I could move into that. I reckon I could live in that. Certainly a couple of days a week, that little tin shed. Just chuck down a bit of rat bait, that's okay. And that's the Song Do Toa, I think from memory, the river. It changes from the Han River and it splits just across to my right here. I'll catch it because you know, throwing in a little bit of geography here helps. Now I can't zoom this camera, so it's really hard for people watching. But the Han River is down there. It comes up 6 kilometers. The city's behind that truck, and it splits and it goes up there and it comes along here and it changes its name. Now I didn't know that till yesterday. So we're going along the Song Do Toa River, and this is a far better place to live down here. The wind's really you know, look at that tree moving there. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, even as a kid, I couldn't swap my T's for D's. You know, this lazy English, prevalent from where I come. You know, would have, it's woulda. You know, what's a woulda, or coulda, or shoulda? Not for me. As much as I dropped out, not for me. So, I'll get that camera up again. It won't take me long to get to where I'm going, because I am now in new territory again. I might drop it down a gear here. Yep, that's better. You know, better instead of better. Oh, that's a better idea. What's it? Is that like 2 beds together or something? Better. Oh, fucking hell, that was close. See, they undercut and overcut and undertake and overtake, and everyone's got to be in the front. I haven't been down here. Now, this is a house on the left here. So I'll just pull over. That's a house, and they love these cathedral domes on their houses. Now I don't know if it's a direct influence from Europe. I don't know. Are those lights or yeah, spotlights on the top? I thought they were gargoyles. I don't know. But they like their little domes there, and you get a real mixture of architecture, of design style, and different periods as well. Well, I hope this camera's working, because this will be a waste of time otherwise. It's really blowing. So there's big bucks there. If you look at that. If you look at that, that's all one house on about 5 to 1, 2, 3, 4. There'd be 5 or 6 properties all in one there, because they're not that wide. Away we go again. At least this road's plenty wide enough to for me to ride along. And the goalies are hanging out. Hang on. Yep, sorted. Camera. I've had one look on the map. I don't have to worry about getting lost, because it's only one road here. Yeah, it could piss down. Could rain. Oh, look at that. They've laid all the concrete here, and it looks like a cow has walked all over the concrete. Now it's all cracking. It could be a car park. There's no holes for cables or plumbing or anything, so it's probably just car parking or something here, a utility site. But that concrete's all sagged and it's shit. But more than likely, actually, they'll probably tile over that. Yeah. Those 12-inch, 300mm square concrete tiles they put on the boardwalk will probably go over that, come to think of it. So it doesn't matter. Oil's pissing out of the hydraulics there on the bucket. Now, if we look at those houses over there, I don't know what that complex is over there. But that's accessed by a bridge in the distance. You can't see that. And I'm actually going to find one on this side. The bridge that goes on there. Because there's some places I want to have a look at there. And there's a gym over there. Well, there's a couple. You know me. So yeah, motivations and convictions, personal convictions, not the ones that some guys are running away from, but convictions of purpose. It's revealing itself to me that certain phrases or sayings, which it can only be understood through the word, as in, I spoke about purpose last night in the other vid that's not up yet. Having a purpose, whatever it is. Growing flowers, going to the gym and working out like I do, learning to play the guitar, joining a little group or a club, if you're a group or club person, and we'll get to that. Some people need others. Purpose, and it's really true out here. Having an interest, and you know, I go a bit deeper, and it's almost a conviction to not let the stress and the boredom and the Jesus, getting dust in the eye and everything here, and making excuses and falling into bad habits. So that's where I talk about discipline, and I talk from experience too. There's a big blow coming across me. I talk from experience, you know, of understanding the value in what I do and passing that on. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just passing on my experience. A lot of things that I know and do now I've got from other people, from watching, from asking, and sometimes from those that have freely shared by watching me, and from being interested. So I thought I saw a 200, but it's not. So that's all I'm doing here. I'm not trying to prove anything. Just doing what I do. And while I'm talking, I'm you know, it's keeping me positive, and I get to pass it on. And I know I repeat myself a lot too. Now I could be on that concrete footpath there, but then I wouldn't see any money, would I? And no, I don't go looking for money to live, because it just wouldn't be enough. Yeah, I'd starve. I'd starve and go to sleep before I found anything. So if I'm not looking, if I don't look, I find it. Now, I'm not even taking in what's around me here, so let's have a little stop. And it looks like it's big time developments going on over there. They look abandoned. They look unfinished, and we know why. Some of us know why, and from when. You know, the old Rona. But there's the bridge. I don't know if you can see the bridge. This camera's got 3 settings, and this one seems to be capture it's the best. It seems to capture what's on the wide. I'm getting sandblasted here. Ooh-wee. On the wider view. Yeah, this is coming in about bloody 30 degrees off true north to me. So I'm cutting into it like a yacht. I'll have a lean on in a moment. Let's dial it back to exercise. Now I've got a couple of other things I might throw in, because I do shoulder raises with blocks of granite and broken concrete and whatnot. So for the first time ever, I invite a challenge. Now I can do most things, but I don't want to hear someone say 10,000 sit-ups in a week. But you don't know what I can do or can't do. And I know what I can't do, but I don't know what I can do. So we could find out. So anyone that does any form or has done any form of gym work, throw us out a challenge. And you know, I can shoulder raise 15, 20 kg blocks, no problem with 2 arms. Think of a number and give me a challenge. Paul at the gym, the 2 Pauls, if you're, that's where those footprints come from, these cows. If you're watching, you into that, mate? Hey, brother. Where do I go here? Where do I go here? We've got glass underfoot, so I'll walk across that. I don't want to cut the tyre. This will be interesting, won't it? I might get off my bike here for this one. And see what we can get here. Now there's 6 cows altogether. Yep, they're across, 5 are across. And they've broken their ropes, that's what they've done. There's 3 or 4 of them, they've got ropes. Now here's another one here. Around there, oh, there's lightning. We're heading into lightning. So there's that fella there. He's going to catch up to his mates. They're having a feed. He's got a rope that's dragging about 2 meters behind him. He's through. He's like me. He's in. He got through. Good on him. There'd be hell to play, I think, if someone run into one. And everyone's got their raincoats on but me. I got Wayne's favourite singlet on, haven't I, Wayne? This guy over the bridge. Oh, look at this fella's picking up the glass here. I don't know who he is. He's seen glass here. I'll get out of the way. But he's just dumping it where, you know, in a dumb place. You know, he's not putting it by a fence line or in a hole or anything. But he's cleaning it up. It's going to take him forever. You know, he needs a big stick just to swathe it with a big stick into a pile. And I'll show him how, right? I'll show him how. How long's this been running for? Let's have a look here, because I brought some glasses today, and I'll have a look. I'll show him some white man's magic. How long are we running for? Can't see a thing. Oh, fucking bike's falling over. It's windy. Believe it or not. Hang on. I'll cut this guy's time down by 90% here. 29 minutes, so I'll spend this one showing this guy what to do here, because I can. As long as my bike doesn't fall over. Okay, so I need a stick. There's no stick. Just when I need a stick, there's no stick. But he's doing what I was going to do. So if you're watching him, he's doing what I was going to do, but with a bigger stick. So, and I was just going to use it like a big flat rake. So he's onto it. He's onto it. But I'll use this and I'll use this as well. I'll give him a hand. Oh, here's a stick. Here's a stick. It's okay, man. We've all got to look out for each other. So I've got to stay upwind here. Now whoever did this wouldn't have given a shit. They would have just carried on. That's what's happened. But I need a stick about 600 wide. So I'm lucky that the road's flat. Hard to say there with the sand. Okay. Need a shovel. Let's move on. I'll stop this vid and have an assessment. I can see the moon. I'll have an assessment of what's going to happen. Oh, that didn't last long, did it? Intercontinental. Danang, Sun, Peninsula, something. That was close. Nearly lost the bike there in the wind. Break my bloody camera. I'll turn this off here. And we'll start again.